Hi, this is Jonathan. In this video, I would like to feature all the Teles that I've owned. I have 5 of them. So this is Tele The Night Away. If you're new to this channel, just want to subscribe to this channel and press that bell for notification of future videos to follow and be part of the Patreon to support this channel. I would appreciate it. I guess my love for this wonderful instrument, the Telecaster, arises from my love for country music. And I think the first Tele that I own is this one. And this is procured somewhere in 2012, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, maybe 2013 or 12, yeah, around that. And it was procured in Hong Kong. So this is the Fender Squier modified Telecaster, which I really love. It's a very affordable guitar at that time. I got it in Hong Kong in Tom Lee, together with a really nice felt case. And I think I paid less than $1,000 for it. This is like maybe about $700 Singapore dollars, like $800 in most tops. But I came back and decided to change a couple of stuff. So I had Wayne procure for me a nice tortoiseshell pickguard, and I changed the pickups to the EMG hot Tele pickups, which I really love because it has a SPC control, which I can kind of like act as a booster, which just acts as a booster in a way. So, without the need of a booster pedal, I can just kind of adjust how much I want it. That gain increment to be. So it's a really nice sounding guitar. With the SPC all the way down, it sounds and plays like a Tele. The neck is really comfortable. This is one of the most comfortable neck that I've played. And of course, this is a Jazzmaster neck. In case you haven't noticed, this is a modified Jazzmaster Telecaster in a way. So I love this Tele a lot. And I also have touch string tree, so tuning is really stable. And apart from the pickups and the pick guard, the other modification I did was the bridge. So this is a sort of a modified, a custom Tele bridge with a recess here, so I can, get access to my volume for volume swells. And I had Wayne did this for me. Includes 3 brass saddles, very nice. So this guitar is this guitar from Schecter. This is the PT Special. I simply love this guitar, not because of the way it looks. This is a killer look with the purple haze and shade, but the way it plays is, it's the neck. Schecter makes the most comfortable neck, in my opinion. And this neck is so easy to play. I have a string tree over here, which is from Tusk. Everything is stock, including the tuners. These are like old Clusen kind of tuners. And I have Wayne overwound Tele pickups on the bridge. Yeah, he actually wound this especially for me. And I have a P90. This P90 is the stock P90 from this PT Special. But I had Wayne put on they call it a pickup cover, a chrome pickup cover, which I think suits everything else, like, the controls here and everything. And here's a virtual virtual tremolo system, which I really enjoy playing it if I hook it up. And it's a novelty, but I think it's a great tool. If I were to bring this guitar for a gig and I need a tremolo system of some sort. And this has a really unique interpretation of the tremolo system, which I really dig. So nice. This is the PT Special from Schecter. Next up will be one of my favorite guitars in my arsenal. This is the G&L BLUESBOY. I really enjoy playing this guitar. Always enjoy playing this guitar. The way it feels, the way it sounds, the way it looks. Great humbucker from G&L. I do not know, I'm not too sure about the model of this humbucker, but they have a really nice sounding bridge pickup. And everything about this guitar just looks and sound great. Everything is stock, except for the touch string tree again. The tuners are stock from G&L. This is a Fullerton Deluxe model, not a Tribute. And it's really well made. You have a belly cut. The grain of the wood is fabulous. I had G&L procure for me a tortoiseshell pickguard. I think the original was white. I thought this suited the guitar better, and I think it does. Really nice sounding and great looking guitar. Next up would be this guitar from Shijie. Now this is a limited Telecaster from Shijie, which more or less commemorate their 5-year anniversary. And I want to thank Shijie for actually sending me this guitar. And I love this guitar so much. The way it looks, this killer looking guitar, you can know all about it in the video review that I did for this guitar. Breast nut, again, the only modification I did was a inclusion of a touch string tree. The tuners are stock. These are from Clusen. These are the vintage ones. And this is the Goto in tune bridge with the brass saddles. Now I noticed that these brass saddles are not compensated, which kind of surprised me because the intonation for this guitar is perfect. I don't know how they do this. In any case, they have really great electronics in this guitar. A plain looking black pickguard, which I think I'm okay with it. If there's a chance for me to change it, I would change it to maybe a tortoiseshell. I don't know. But the grain of this ash wood is so nice. And this is a one-piece rosewood neck with the fretboard together in one piece. So it's cool. And above all, the breast nut. So this guitar has great appointments, but other than that, it just sounds so good. And it plays so easily because I think this is a 14, if I'm not mistaken, a 12 or a 14-inch fret radius. Really nice. And last but not least, this is my own signature model from Paoletti. This is a Jonathan Koh P90 single humbucker SH. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't really constitute as a Telecaster, but it has the Telecaster shape. So yeah, basically I wanted this shape, and with a F hole, so this is more or less a semi-hollow. with different pickup configurations. This is their own Paoletti P90 single coil and their own Paoletti humbucker, which is so good. Great electronics, great working tremolo system. This is from their own factory in Paoletti. Their own tuners. These are all non-locking tuners, but they stay perfectly in tune. I have touch string tree over here. So these are the little modifications I did on my own. You can actually procure this guitar if you head on down to Paoletti website. This guitar is there under the signature models. Great guitar. This is like a dream for me because it just plays so well. And I've shared it many times during the review of this guitar as well as some other live streams that I had, that I was very surprised when I picked up this guitar and played, and I just couldn't stop playing it. It just felt so good. Great looking guitar and great sounding guitar. So these are the Teles that I have in my studio, in my house, and I absolutely love them. Now Teles for me represent a different kind of texture to it, and sadly I'm not in the country music industry or the genre, but there are occasions for me to actually utilize a Telecaster. Basically the BLUESBOY as well as the PT Special. Yeah, it plays a part. I use the Fender Squier Jazzmaster Telecaster Modified live before. It performed flawlessly, and of course I'm willing to perform with this Shijie 5-year anniversary Telecaster. One day, I'll probably get a chance to perform with this. Now the thing is that most Telecasters do not have a tremolo system unless you have a custom-made Telecaster like this one. And I play extensively with my tremolo system. I use my tremolo system a lot in my style of playing. But when I'm using a Telecaster, it forces me to play in a different way, which I really welcome. I sometimes try to get away from the tremolo arm because this can be a crutch at times. So when I'm playing a Telecaster, I play it differently. My whole approach to that piece of music just changed completely. Knowing for the fact that the Tele has a twang, it still has a 25.5, so it has a bit of a fight. It's great, I love that. And Telecasters to me, they just look beautiful. It just look like a guitar to me, And the first time I actually saw a Telecaster on the album cover, I was going like, dude, this is one fine looking piece of equipment. And kudos to Leo Fender for designing this beautiful instrument. It has everything that you need without the tremolo system. But it just sounded so good. I played the old Telecasters of old. I played a custom Telecaster from the custom shop, which was owned by Alex, and I just really love the way it feels and the way it plays. It's a great instrument. So for those of you guys who have Telecasters, cherish them because they are great instruments. So I hope you enjoyed this little video of the Telecasters that I own. I just want to highlight these fine instruments because sometimes they don't get the the attention that they warrant or they deserve. Most of the time, you get guys who shreds on Strats and whatnot and all these modern guitars, but Telecasters have a part to play in our music, in the music that we do. Obviously, yeah. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to join this channel, subscribe to this channel and press that bell for notification of future videos that follow and be part of the patrons to support this channel. I would appreciate it. I thank all my patrons for their wonderful love, their wonderful support, and their friendship. So I'll see you in the next live stream. You guys please take care of yourself. Ciao.